Hello again, everybody. 27 years ago, this March 23rd, was the anniversary of a tragic accident that happened at the Green Ramp at Pope Air Force Base in North Carolina. At that time, I was a member of the 86th Airborne Division, 2nd Battalion, 505th Parachute Infantry Regiment, Charlie Company, and that day we lost 24 people from our division. One of those guys was a guy that was in my team, in my squad. His name was Sergeant Harry Mamoa, originally from Hawaii, and he was a very tall, thin guy who seemed more like an American Indian than he did a Hawaiian because he was very quiet in the woods, but he was also very quiet in general. And I remember very well that morning, the night before when it happened. We knew what had happened, and Harry was married with a pregnant wife and a small son and a daughter, and we found out that that he had perished on that, and it really affected our company, our platoon, and my squad a lot. I was the Bravo team leader, and he was the Alpha team leader, and Sergeant McCoy was our squad leader. And I remember very well that morning afterwards. I didn't sleep very much that night. Going in, and my platoon sergeant asking me, and the CQ at that time was Patrick Fitzgibbons, a member of our platoon, M60 machine gunner. He had served CQ that night, and he'd asked if we could drive his car and give the keys to his wife that morning. We went in two separate vehicles. I think I drove his vehicle and Patrick took his car, and we got to the house of Harry. And I remember very well seeing, all the military leaders that were there with her, and just how pregnant she was, and just the situation. I remember the drive back with Patrick. It was just the conversation we had was so, was tough, and getting back, and the memorial service that the division held for all 24 members that had perished that day, including several members of our battalion, actually, and a lot of men and women who were injured in that accident. To this very day, it's one of those things I don't forget. I don't forget, and I can't forget. You're trained to go to war as an infantryman and as a member of a unit, a specialized unit like the 86th Airborne Division or the Ranger Regiment or Special Forces or whatever, But and of course there are accidents that happen in peacetime during training and stuff. I know a lot of them, actually. Everything from air accidents to to just even people, DWI, having accidents in their car driving drunk. But when you lose somebody like that, that really affects us a lot. When you go to war, you hope and you pray that none of your brothers and sisters, are killed, or maimed or wounded. But these things happen, and you deal with it differently, I think, than a situation like that. I'm on Facebook with his son, Edward, and I wish that that he was alive to be with his kids. I don't believe his wife ever remarried, from what Edward told me, and sadly, they've never gone back to Hawaii because his family has never accepted his white wife. Really sad, but he's always been missed, always been thought of, and every year, come the 23rd of March, we all think of him and we all talk about him on amongst us, members of his platoon and his squad. Anyway, I'd like to thank you for listening to this little story, and don't forget those 24 who lost their lives, and the rest of them who were tragically hurt, through in that accident, and their families. Anyway, thank you. Thumbs up, like, leave comments, please. And thanks a lot, and I hope you all have a good day.